Conway, a former Republican, shared in a tweet that former federal prosecutor Andrew Weissmann commented on Update, saying that the appeals court's decision was a significant legal advance, allowing special counsel Jack Smith to impeach Trump on this theory, now go to Supreme Court. According to NBC News, Tribunal's three-judge panel on Friday approved the use of obstruction charge, which was dismissed in a lower court last month by Trump-appointed U.S. District Court Judge Carl Nichols, by a 2-1 vote. The charge obstruction of an official trial will be used against hundreds of defendants arrested in connection with the riot at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. Most importantly, it is very practical. It would be beneficial for courts to resolve the blocking law before any blocking indictment is filed against former president. Of course, the Court of Appeal decision also resolves a couple important issues in favor government, including blocking of Congress, criminal barring it aimed to be within scope law, he said. He continued, all that said, entire D.C. Circuit, and even Supreme Court, could weigh in on issue that divided, appellate court, D.C. panel, namely, what standard must be met to separate legitimate First Amendment protected protests and outlaws. Blocking Congress. Trump is being investigated for alleged involvement in events unfolding that day when he told his supporters to fight like hell after losing the 2020 presidential election. He also told the crowd on January 6 that they no longer have a country. His supporters then raided the Capitol in an attempt to stop the ratification of Joe Biden's victory. The former president is facing several criminal investigations that could weaken his chances of winning in 2024, after announcing his third run for president last November. Additionally, Trump was indicted last week for an alleged 2016 presidential campaign violation, making him the first president in American history to face an indictment. Trump has always maintained his innocence. Former President Donald Trump was spotted on April 4 in West Palm Beach, Florida. The Federal Appeals Court released its decision on Friday in an opinion paper, stating why the panel of judges disagreed with Nichols' decision. The question posed in this case is that individuals who allegedly attacked law enforcement while participating in the Capitol riot, 18 U.S.C., read the opinion. The opinion paper also concluded that Nichols' decision doesn't apply to aggressive behavior. While Conway predicted last month that he could foster violence as the lawsuits against the former president continue, it's unlikely that Trump's legal troubles will keep him from running for president next year. As I said, in the next 18 months, Trump will likely be indicted, pre-trial released, win the GOP presidential nomination, and incite violence, Trump said enthusiastically. Critic Conway tweeted earlier last month. As I said, over the next 18 months, Trump will most likely to be charged, obtaining pre-trial release, win the GOP presidential nomination, and incite violence. 500XTZSHL2, George Conway.